this unit's instructional parameters? Huh.
Worry about. You're not putting that wrong side of a believe Arcadia shall ever return to Hogwarts.
Since the schism, the Protectorate have rewritten. The Protectorate have only been told a watered-down revision of Order philosophy.
Yes. You may peruse to your heart's content.
Gotta admit, sometimes I envy you, Tristan. You always seem so certain. Never tripped up on right versus wrong. Wish I had that kind of moral clarity.
From my youth, I was trained to appraise every circumstance through a judicial lens. For someone without the same training, I think you bluff.
Yes? Ah, how entirely novel! The exchange of goods or services for currency. Well then, here it is, your prototype. Until a more
Lay low, Commander! Medic's orders!
Yes? Ah, how in...
Fastest way forward is through!
Run into trouble? No. Your symptoms are fairly pronounced. If you'd indulge me, I have a few questions I'd like to ask. First question, can you describe the conditions in which you were exposed to the uranium? It's a wonder you're still upright. The emanations outside that building. I'd suggest paying a call to our visiting scientist. All right, for instance, do your bones seem noticeably softer somehow? All classic symptoms of uranium. As a token of my appreciation. There, that should do it. Do stop back in if you suffer addition. Oh, gladly. What would you like to know? Well, look who it is. What? Don't have much to...
the attack. Then there's a ring. At this rate,
Well,
that thing will cut.
not much to do now, but stay busy. Wait to be sent to mental refreshments.
Well, look who it is. What is it this time? Don't have much.
Incredible news! I've managed to complete the device, so your assistance, while moderately appreciated, is no longer necessary. Your role is superfluous. You are my peon no longer. What do you... Oh, I see. I believe you've misunderstood the details of our agreement. I promised, as I was forced to complete the device on my own, I am under no obligation. However, I would still be willing to supply you with a prototype for an equivalent contribution to my ongoing work. A contribution of, say, a pity. Well, I'll hold on to it if you change your mind. Until a...
Give me a sec. Almost done with this work list. I'm afraid so, and you were wise not to get involved. The Marshal is under a lot of pressure to deliver automechs to the Vox relay station. If even a single automech steps out of line, it will be the end of me. Brigadier Montelli does not accept excuses. The Marshal is a good man, but he values speed. You want to see the quarter. She'll only be able to sell you our surplus, but you might.
Greeting. State your business. Initiate.
Machine, take a reconnaissance sweep of the surrounding area. Report your findings after.
This unit does not recognize Arbiter Rao's authority to issue such... commands. Please speak with Agent Ibarra if you think this denial was made in error.
Fascinating. An auto-mechanical that defies a user of rank, even at the risk of dismantlement? You're clearly no standard machine.
Your attempt to flatter this unit has been cataloged as ineffective.
Skip the...
Hostile spot! Troublemaker approaching.
Appreciate a little help, Commander.
Fight on my feet.
Got my lamps on an un...
Back in business. Quit skulking! That without my Trina. Show yourself!
What was that?
Let's strike!
Medkit's coming your way!
Take time, Commander. Ready to wait. On your command. I'm the one you need to worry about. The hair. Free hold on the head. How are you still upright over there?
Mess with me, you get the claw!
Need to hold a hide. Let me know when you needed a strength.
Medical pack! Knock me out? Back in business!
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
Wish. The invaders.
Every scientician yearns to visit the archive. What caused? The schism between the Protectorate and the Order? The Consul tried to kill presiding Bishop Ruth Bassar, but we saw that coming.
A visitor? Hello. You weren't mentioned in my latest personalized order prediction. Granted, I mostly skim the parts what don't cover probabilistic dangers, so perhaps you were alluded to in some, roundabout fashion. Suppose that means you're not a threat. So that's good, right? Yeah, I reckon that's good. I'll say, I try not to make any big plans until I consult my latest POP. First time I got a POP, it was on a lark. It said, Rollo Nast, our seer has predicted you must wear a helmet today. I borrowed one. As a laugh, everybody ribbed me about it. Just after lunch, wind picked up on the cliff above and dropped a mock apple 152 meters straight down onto my head. Fortunately, I still had that brain case on. If you want an exact estimate or percentage, talk to them. As for me, I just got that, anecdotal feedback. A few times, I couldn't make heads or tail of half of it. Like, avoid anything representing whole numbers. I didn't know what to do about that. So I just stayed put. End of the day, I'm still here, and my co-occupant Ike isn't. So, I guess them prognostications work well enough. You did catch the part I said they'd say. I don't know why the other displaced have been so...
What happened to this place? Law. Matriarch's mercy is no safer than the trenches.
Look on the bright side. I predict that the worst is behind us.
Welcome back. Any luck enlisting help? My supply...
The grand plan is the predetermined order to the entire universe. We can predict it down to a decimal point.
Go on. You take care now. You hear?
With soup, as with life.
Ruth Bassar is the first among equals of the Laureate caste. She will raise humanity to perfection.
Oh. Administrant Agarwal. Here to finally hash this out, are you? Thought this day would never come.
Yes, well, our esteemed outsider here has agreed to thoroughly appraise our situation, in the hope that we may finally close the book on the exclusion zone once and for all.
They say you asked around. Listen to folks. That's a good start, at least.
Speaking as a representative of the Order, we will abide by the Mediator's decision if you do the same.
Agreed.
Mediator, I leave the fate of the exclusion zone in your capable hands. Speak on, then.
Did he also happen to mention they were needlessly oblique and vague?
But our predictions are given to inform and protect, not to frighten. Forgive me. I do not mean to disrupt.
You mean that missionary type who's always talking at everybody instead of to them?
A bit rude, don't you think? But since this mediation was foretold, I will not dispute your findings.
You actually got the Provisioner to give you the time of day. Huh.
Ah, yes. I sometimes forget Provisioner Plotnik is also assigned to minding the displaced's needs. Her role is largely proactive, while mine is reactive.
If the Provisioner's booked up, I say redeploy another egghead at the matter.
It's less of an issue of personnel as it is of safety. Contrary to your assumptions, we do care about your collective and individual well-being.
I'm all ears, Mediator.
The what now?
When grievances between the displaced approach fisticuffs, we hire sub-Rosa hooligans to duke things out for us.
That is unquantifiably absurd, and I don't see how moving into the exclusion zone will help. Unproductive is one thing. Paid Donnybrooks with surrogate fighters is... well, I'm at a loss for an applicative metaphor to describe it. I understand he is rather short-handed.
Yeah. Someone should get right on that, huh? Anyhow, what was the good doctor's diagnosis? At Auntie's Choice, we'd view this from a lens of how sickness undercuts productivity.
That is indeed unfortunate, but the dangers predicted for the exclusion zone may outweigh these concerns. Collapsed, but we built Matriarch's Mercy to optimize comfort and safety.
I'm guessing you're saying this wasn't an official structure, more of a hastily assembled, precariously built shanty. People are struggling to make do with what they have. If we had the exclusion zone, this wouldn't be a problem.
I'm aghast these structures weren't built following established order construction guidelines. By my calculations, you've explored this topic from every conceivable angle. Admirable work, Mediator. I suspect that your sympathies lie with the displaced. Unfortunate if true, but I leave the decision in your capable hands. Well, if this is the fate that was augured, then I will not complain, though it goes against my very nature. Please, be safe. That's all I ask.
Not to worry, Administrant. The exclusion zone is our problem now. Here, you stay out of trouble.
Where do we go now? Another refugee camp? Another colony?
I predict with an 8 point. Margin of error that our situation will.
My time is yours. Farewell.
They increase the protein content of the
I see you return, brimming with more questions. I foresee...
My noggin sure is sore. Ow!
I like you. You got gumption.
Go on, get out of here. Scram!
Don't do anything foolish. You haven't seen my landmine supplier, have you? I hope he hasn't blown it. What fine contraband might I supply you with this day?
My noggin sure is sore.
How long are we meant to stay here?
Ask the Order. I'm not in the prediction business.
I'll try not to sneeze on you, but no promises.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
I wish. Between the invaders...
Keep your
order
behavior
defecting,
within acceptable parameters.
Oyster is looking pretty good right about now.
A wasteland devoid of life? No.
How do you do, stranger? Always nice to see a friendly face around Matriarch's Mercy. Oh, it's a pity I can't lend more aid to our... What? And you think that's me? Listen, friend, a little skill with needle and thread does not make me a qualified medical professional.
Look, this place ain't exactly crawling with experts, and Doc needs all the help he can get. Even if all you do is suture wounds, your services will be invaluable.
Have it your way, then. I know when I'm being voluntold. But you better make it worth my while. Before I agree to anything, I need sprat corpses. Several. And no victims of violence, please. My art depends on the quality of the sleeve. When you're done, word has it she's out north in Auntie's Choice territory, so watch yourself.